As we wait for the NBA season to pick back up, fans are turning to NBA 2K to get them through the downtime. What better way to come together and celebrate the sport than to compete? And the 2K community is showing up.
Welcome into the NBA 2K.
Last week, the NBA 2K League brought together their 2K.
And now, give it up for your Milwaukee Bucks! Introducing the starting lineup. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 39, Dwight Howard. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 17, PJ Tucker. Starting at point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 25, Derrick Rose. At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team is Mike Budenholzer. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, our matchup, you'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Curry.
And he has become a much bigger part of their offense this month. His usage rate has gone through the roof. They're going to him more and more, and boy, has he responded.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Ibaka. Davis is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Gobert is out there with Howard. Then it's Rose. Then it's PJ Tucker. And it's Curry in at the two-guard spot. And with the playoffs ahead, some have argued for a play-in tournament, Clark, to determine the 6 through 10 seeds. What do you think of that?
An interesting concept. In theory, it certainly might allow for more teams to be engaged down the stretch. You know, with Adam Silver, he's very much interested in seeing how to make the game better in every way. So there are no sacred cows. Just because it's been done one way before doesn't mean that he's not looking at ways to change it for improvement.
And keep that fan base really interested.
Yeah, that's a big part of what's made the league as successful as it has been worldwide.
Rose, that's good.
Boy, good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
Russell passes to Oladipo. Lets it go. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Tucker kicks to Rose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he recovers it. That one goes. Count it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Russell passes to Iguodala. Outside, Davis. Pass to Oladipo. Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Russell.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Out to the right wing. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Howard kicks to Curry. Good on the triple.
And Kevin, that three ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Bucks on defense. Outside, Russell. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Bucket is good. 6 points for Rose.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. We discussed the challenge of defending Steph Curry. Coach said it's not just his outside shot. People forget what a terrific finisher he is inside. Kevin, there is no question that people still sleep in that aspect of Steph Curry's game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, early in his career, there were questions surrounding D'Angelo Russell's maturity, and understandably so. That's the case with most young players. But of late, in his case, his improvement as a player and his growth as a person is impressive.
Free throw good, Russell. And beginning his career with the Lakers, coaches wanted Russell to take a more serious approach.
Yeah, you know what? I think his last year there, losing the trust of his teammates, probably woke him up a bit. Sometimes you got to go through the adversity to recognize what you need to change. It's not enough to just put up numbers. You've got to be a professional in how you go about your business, and plenty to like about where D'Angelo Russell is and where he's headed.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the 3 ball is good. Oladipo's got 5 now.
You know, Oladipo feels like he can take and make this shot whenever he wants to. You can just see the confidence.
The pass to Tucker. Rose against Russell. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Russell looking it over. Ibaka outside. Iguodala outside. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Davis dishes to Russell. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A nice shot by Howard.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Dwight Howard.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now Tucker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Curry. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 7-point differential. Oladipo against Rose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Feeds it to Ibaka. It's stolen by Gobert. On its way from Rose for two. Got a piece of it. Oladipo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Ibaka. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's putting up 13 points a game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now, here's Oladipo. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry against Oladipo. Ibaka outside. Outside Russell. 6 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Curry against Iguodala. The offensive rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Russell passes to Ibaka. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside Rose. Passes to Curry. Over Iguodala. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Iguodala. Curry kicks to Howard. Gobert trying to get open. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his second bucket.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Curry against Oladipo.
Oh! Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Now here's Rose. 10 points for him. Great D that time from Davis.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
It's Curry outside. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Russell dishes to Ibaka. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Rose. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Unloads from 13. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever. Because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
That free throw missing.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Rudy Gobert. McLemore has come in for P.J. Tucker. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And it's Moutier in for Rose. And he's good on the second. Here's Moutier. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to McLemore. Pass to Howard. The Bucks working the ball around. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Bucks, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course the Hawks, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And right now for the Hawks, seeing them where they are now, it's easy to forget just how awful they were a season ago. This is a team that's made major strides to lift themselves into the middle of the pack.
Boy, I tell you what, it's been a grit and grind effort for them. They know how to win, and that's not something you could say about them last year.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Hawks. Now the pass to McLemore. Here is Howard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Russell inside, defended by Moutier. Russell no luck. Bucks leading by 11. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Russell against Moutier. Double team on Aldridge. It's stolen by Bryant. Green passes to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Crawford's shot is good.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Count that bucket.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now here's McLemore. Passes it to Aldridge. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Now, here is Russell. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Toronto. And the wide open shot from Green. Drops in the tray.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
To the paint, 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aldridge kicks to McLemore. This one for three. It's good from long range. McLemore's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Bucks on top, up 11. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Atlanta, Green is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Russell. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Mikhailuk in at the three, the small forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Howard. Kept alive. Second chance shot, Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
The Hawks trail by 11. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And the free throw, no good.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Augustine looking around. Bryant with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Augustine with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Crawford's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside, Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Moutier passes to Aldridge. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Augustine against Moutier. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. And it's Bryant at the elbow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Free throw, good, Bryant.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Bucks with some changes. Gobert comes in for Dwight Howard. And Curry subbed in for McLemore. And a change for the Hawks. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Russell. Both free throws good from Bryant. Now Curry. He has 6 to the inside. Now they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players and switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The first one falls. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Bucks. He dishes it to Gobert. Aldridge taking his time here. Pass to Crawford. They grab their own miss. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball. Moutier's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
There's the feed to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Augustine, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
The Hawks trail by 18. To the paint, here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldridge. Not really his range, and it's off target. The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Lobs it up for Ibaka, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Third is Stephen Curry.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Rose comes in for Moutier. Both shots good from the stripe. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game in my opinion.
And now here comes Iguodala leading the break, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
An absolute terror in transition. Even though Iguodala is a little older, he still possesses that impressive speed.
Curry kicks to Rose. Back to Curry from deep three-point range. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Curry's got 9.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Iguodala. Clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Looking here at some numbers for Tucker. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, just over 2 steals and 6 rebounds. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Free throw drops for Crawford.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Both free throws good from Crawford. The Hawks trail by 21. Iguodala outside. He kicks to Oladipo. Hawks passing it around. Lets it go from the wing. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Feeds it to Crawford. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 14 points for Crawford.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oladipo, the pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. But they get it back. Ibaka. Atlanta again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Oladipo outside. Shot to stop the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Stephen Curry.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Oladipo hits them both. And so it's Milwaukee now. Inside, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Back to Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Count it, good.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Down low, here's Gobert, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Iguodala against Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Milwaukee. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Atlanta. So he comes up empty at the line. Bucks leading by 21. Here's Rose. Drops it in from 11 feet. Rose has got 12.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Davis surveying the floor. Russell left side. Milwaukee with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Tucker, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Curry. Howard dishes to Curry. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Davis. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And there's the pass to Tucker. Curry with it. Lets it go with a three. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for Milwaukee.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Oladipo. The three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Russell with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Ibaka. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
The Bucks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And he makes both free throws. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Davis in the corner. Oladipo, the pass to Ibaka. Russell kicks to Ibaka. Hawks passing it around. No one near him. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Iguodala against Curry. Here's the three.
And Iguodala's calling card really has always been his defense. And right there, he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Milwaukee on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, your guys have been able to limit their scoring. How have you done that?
Well, I think our activity, hopefully in the pick and rolls, is making it difficult on them, contesting every shot, denying, just our activity in general.
High hands and quick feet. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We saw Jamal Crawford lighting it up in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters. You got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jamal Crawford in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Howard is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Curry. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. The pass to Russell. Three-pointer. Another three for Atlanta.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Off target with his three.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Iguodala kicks to Russell. Shoots over Tucker. Connects on the 9-footer. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sliding and gliding off the pick and roll. Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
And it's Rose penetrating. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for D'Angelo Russell. Averaging about 24 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Oladipo outside. Over Curry. And again, it's Atlanta.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Up top, Russell. Guarded by Tucker. Russell inside. 14 points for him. And good that time.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And stolen by Russell. There's the dish to Iguodala. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Rose passes to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
Stephen Curry hits them both. The Hawks trail by 18. Passes to Ibaka. He kicks to Russell. Back to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Rose in the post. Russell's there, all alone. And again, the Bucks miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Iguodala against Howard. And it's Iguodala missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Rose passes to Gobert. Yep, that one goes in there. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Russell finds Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Russell dishes to Ibaka. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here is Curry. 16 points for him. And Gobert kicks to Rose. An easy 2 points on the layup. Rose has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 18. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Curry. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Rose kicks to Howard. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Over Oladipo. They get it back. Gobert. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
A different look for Milwaukee. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Howard. Crawford comes in for Steph Curry. And it's Moutier in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Hawks, Ryan is checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Crawford right side. Gobert the pass to Tucker. Back to Gobert. Kicks to Moutier. There's the triple. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Gobert.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Pass to Tucker from downtown. Atlanta with the rebound. Augustine with it. Outside, Green. Ibaka looking for an opening. to the paint. Here's Russell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Augustine.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
Bucks leading by 14. Now here's Moutier. He has 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. Rudy Gobert, 3rd.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 7 points, 15 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
The first free throw is good. Oladipo hits them both. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The pass to Tucker. Aldridge inside, defended by Ibaka. Back to Tucker. Shoots the 3. That one's not going to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Oladipo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Victor Oladipo.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Passes it to Tucker, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Russell left side. Oladipo outside. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Moutier. And Jeff Green drops them both.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Pass to Aldridge. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 13. To the inside, here's Russell. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Crawford kicks to Aldridge. Outside Rose. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now.
And you go back to their ranking in opponents' points per game. Teams just can't seem to put runs together against them. You get a bucket here, a bucket there, but that defense, it just wears on you.
From deep three-point range.
And that's Russell. I mean, has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Here is Ibaka. He's got 6. Bryant finds Green. And it's good. 2 points. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Russell again throws. Pass to Tucker. Outside Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got 9.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here is Bryant. Jeff Green on the wing. Russell against Aldridge. Russell kicks to Oladipo. Ibaka outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists now tonight. Crawford outside. Down low. Fades. Aldridge can't get it to go.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
It's stolen by Rose. Crawford looking over the floor. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
And it's Russell missing. Bucks leading by 10. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Oladipo against Crawford. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Russell. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Russell's got 17 points here in the second half. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Victor Oladipo is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Green, and there's Bryant, and it's Ibaka in at the 4-man position. And there's the pass to Crawford.
Atlanta foul called. Jeff Green. That's his second personal.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. Both free throws good from Crawford. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 9-point game. Here's the teardrop. Oladipo finds Bryant over Gobert. That one rolling around and rims out.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oladipo for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Curry against Russell. Passes it to Green. Over Crawford. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 9. Curry wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 19 points.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you've got to tighten it up on D.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
Now Gobert. He kicks it to Rose. He feeds it to Aldridge. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Hawks trail by 10. Crawford with the steal. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Russell against Rose. Crawford with the steal. Bucks leading by 12. Curry on the wing. Kicks it to Rose. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Green, no luck. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Bryant. There's Russell with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks. The Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Aldridge against Ibaka. Crawford passes to Aldridge. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Curry, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Here's Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Green against Curry. That one misses. Some solid defense from Bryant. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Russell, over Aldridge. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 33 points for D'Angelo Russell. Rose scanning the floor. Aldridge against Ibaka. Aldridge kicks to Crawford. Over Oladipo. Crawford, no luck. For Atlanta, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Outside, Green. Nice D from Aldridge. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Crawford. And Oladipo pulls it down.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
They get it again.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Aldridge trying to break free, and it's good for 2. 16 points for Rose.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Out pass to Bryant.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Crawford outside. Here's Aldridge, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And they double up Russell. Bryant dishes to Russell. Inside, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Rose kicks to Crawford. And Curry has it in the corner. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
From deep, Green tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And they double up Russell. Ibaka outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Rose has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you. Russell against Rose. Ibaka outside.
Outside Bryant. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Crawford outside. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now."
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Davis against Howard. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 29 in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. Oladipo hits them both. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Gobert. The dish now to Curry. From deep. Gobert not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Iguodala against Curry. Iguodala, no good. Bucks leading by 11. There's the pass to Rose. It's good. He's got 20.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here's Oladipo. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. There's Russell with the 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists here tonight. Curry against Iguodala. The 3 ball. Curry's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Curry passes to Gobert. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Oladipo outside. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
It's Curry outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And it's Iguodala missing. Bucks leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch this team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Ibaka, the pass to Iguodala. 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Can't get the layup. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Run that back, turbo. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Businessman, I pop my collar. That must be a scholar. Spent 2K on Balmain jogger. Yeah, I'm jogging to the bank. Captain of the ship and we won't sink. Give 100 to the. Work hard now, we finally seen a change. My brothers keep it deeper than a chain. Just like Fendi got a thing. And I'm dripping like a sink, yeah. These BBS's make you blink, yeah. Yeah. I connected all the dots. Put that foreign out the lot. Move the family to the docks. Put some diamonds in my watch. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. Ballin' like a big shot. In LA, I got Dosey